Okay, looks like we are streaming live. So, welcome to my stream, and I don't normally do this on Thursdays, but what the hell, we'll see what's happening. So tonight I will be working on a ZBrush sculpture that I've had for a while, and now with a new Sculptress plugin inside of ZBrush. It's more organic and hoping to play around a lot with some interesting shapes. A little painting all at the same time. So without further ado, I'm going to switch to that viewport, and now you can see what I've been working on. So this is my version of Skydoll. I was originally making her head for a ball jointed doll, and now I'm going to just work on it as a sculpture. So maybe later I'll turn the sculpture into a ball jointed doll head. But for right now, I'm going to be making some more hair and some neat stuff that, as you can see in the picture back there from, I think it was the comic and the graphic novel cover. So this is pretty challenging. There's a lot of stuff going on in here, so I'm going to try to approximate best I can this sculptural version of that. And as you can see, she is fully in the round, but she's very basic right now. So well, I'm going to copy her head because I like what I'm working with so far. Let me actually make sure. Okay, so this is the old version. She looks more like shock. She's shocked, and this is a more subtle version. Alright, anyway, so get on the chat if you can. I'm not going to be watching my YouTube chat, so come on over to my Twitch stream if you want to chat with me. I'm live usually on Mondays, but I figured I'd go live tonight just because I feel like sculpting and I got a glass of wine, and what the hell, might as well see what happens. And usually I've been doing some virtual reality sculpting, but this is actually what I use at work. The VR stuff is more just for fun, but this is more of the serious. If I want to get something done and not just block it out, I will take it into ZBrush and work on it. Alright, so first things first, what do we work on? Okay, so actually what we're listening to right now, if you can hear, if you're listening to this on YouTube after the fact, you probably won't hear it because everything gets flagged and taken down. So I'm listening to Harmjoy on Spotify, and you can just like and subscribe so you'll know when I'm going live. You can listen to what I'm listening to. Anyway, back to the stream. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold, as a lot of people are in this area. I'm out of Orlando, Florida, and been working in the video game industry for 12 years. Some of that was a little bit of training, but we were doing something in Unreal for the Navy, which was really cool. And also spent about 8 years in military and otherwise national service type training, Coast Guard, Army, Marines, all kinds of different people, even NASA. So, yeah, so I've been doing that kind of stuff for a while. 3D modeling for about 20 years. And, yeah, so I am 43. I've been doing this shit for as long as as soon as I could get a computer that could do it, I was trying to do 3D. Because I like 3D a lot. Anyway. Let's get into some sculpture. So what I think I should do here, let me turn off this background image because I'll have the image up to the right so I can take a look at it. Because I actually don't like it sitting there all the time in my field of view. So let me go and take that, turn off that image. So I don't need to look at that all the time. Hey, no, just want to turn it off. Come on. No. What? Okay. Hold on. What? Seriously? Okay. Whew. Yeah, I'll just hit that button from now on. Okay, now in this picture, she has a bunch of little faces up there that I think pretty much look like her own, but with more hair. But everybody's eyelids on the lower portion are coming up more, and that's just my fault for having some weird anatomy. Oh, that's got the stupid P line. Let me get rid of that P line. Come on, P line. That was like the most annoying. There's like a little line that just sort of sticks out and goes to the ground plane. Not sure exactly why you would use that, but I'm sure some people find it useful. I'll never forget when I first saw it. I was like, "Oh God, what? How do you turn this? What is that thing? What's wrong with your face?" Okay. Yeah, it's a little more friendly. Lovely. Now she's actually got very almondy, upturned. Oh, it's careful. Make sure I don't make her look pissed off. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. I think I actually need more put more eyes. So the eye socket should be slightly inset in here. There should be sort of like a little fleshy bit up in that part of the eye socket, but not too much. I think the older you are, the more fleshy bits you get up there. So she should look in her 20s. So very little fleshy bits up in the outer portion of the eye socket, whatever the hell that's called. I remember watching this guy who was teaching anatomy and drawing and sculpting, and I just got really aggravated at the fact that he just kept on like pulling out all. I mean, he was like, "This is the zygomatic," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's great. I'm really really happy that you're learning, that you're teaching us the names of all the parts of the body." But he was such a, I don't know. There's certain like arrogance to the way he was talking about it. I'm just like, you're not going to make people want to learn the. And he's not even like talking about like what the muscle or various things do. Like why they, where they're hanging on, where they're attached to the skull, and what they exactly fun. I mean, some of what he was talking about was like, okay, this is a function for the jaw muscle, but for the most part, he was just being like flashy about the way, about his knowledge of anatomy, and I'm just like, dude, just hang it up. It's not worth it. It's boring. Not boring. It's prickish. Is that a word? Anyway, so let me load no, prickish is not a word, I don't think. Alright, so tool. Where the hell did I put my brushes? Okay. SK brushes. So if you are new to ZBrush, or if you've been around for a while, I saw this in a tutorial a long time ago. This guy out of Japan, I think his name is Senkaku, and so short for, that's what SK is short for, Senkaku. And so if you look up his for his brushes, he's made some really nice filling brush and carving brush. I use them a lot, actually. So I highly recommend downloading that. Also, another trick for sculpture is when you're trying to see like the amount of depth that you've got on a surface. A, you turn off your colors. B, you turn off shit. Alright, so you turn off your colors and you switch to another material. Now you can get this material on ZBrush's hub. There's a couple other ones out there, but this one does a really good job of showing you the surface detail. So for if you're doing a 3D print of something, it's good to look at just how the surface detail is gonna. This is actually one I think somebody suggested if you're going to be doing jewelry in ZBrush. It's good for seeing where your facets are, so you can get rid of them and smooth them out. Although make sure that when you do that, you don't have RGB turned on when you've got this. So there's some really crazy shit. Like if you Z-remesh with the texture turned off in ZBrush, it will literally fuck up your texture and you'll lose it. So, although with this new version of ZBrush, Z-remeshing is kind of dumb because you've got a new thing called Sculptris Pro, and you can change it so that when you hit smooth, you can actually increase. I think that's increase. Actually, let's turn on our so you can increase the subdivision level by turning this down. You hit that, it goes higher res. You can make it down even more. Wait, does that work that way? Hold on. Let me check myself. So the old Sculptris is the smaller the brush, the higher the resolution. Okay, yeah. Smaller the brush, higher the resolution. So that's the kind of cool thing about it. So you can just hit smooth, don't do any texturing, and just turn this off. So you can get rid of some of the faceting on your surface, which is important for 3D printing because you want to get as smooth a surface as you can. So if you're going high res, if you're printing in resin or something like that, you'll see everything. Alright, so Senkoku brush, I'm going to get rid of this weird crappy thing going on here. I'm going to go negative on it. Oops, wait. Turn that off. Alright, actually, I might have gone too high res. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Sculptris is kind of... It can get you in trouble really easily just by giving you too many polygons when you haven't adjusted it properly. Alright, so this brush works really well in here because you can hit the clay fill. I can go in here and kind of bring this back to life, or out of this weird recess that I've made by accident. And don't worry about this. I mean, it looks kind of shitty right now, but I'm going to try to fix it. Let's go the other direction. So we turn this Sculptris Pro, and it's smooth, in the opposite direction. It should actually be going the other way. Let's go this way. No, it's not going the other way. Oh wait, you had to turn it on. Yeah, helps if you turn it on. Yeah, whoa. Okay, too much. Yeah, so if you want to simplify your surface just a bit, you just go in here, and I can bring it up a little bit more. Actually, I'll go bigger on the size of the brush, and when I hit smooth, it'll simplify it even more. So that goes to tris and not quads, but we're eventually going to get us out of, it's not going to be quad, well, it's going to be quadified at the very end, but up until that point, I'll have to be careful about not fucking up our color. Yeah, because there's way too much density in there. Let's make sure we're doing, yeah, okay, so not losing the texture, because our texture is actually related to the density of the vertices. Uh-oh. Coughing fit. Ugh. Excuse me, sorry for coughing on the microphone. I don't have a cough button. Not professional. Oh god, what is going on here? This just looks awful. What are we thinking? Oof, okay. Let's go the other direction with that. Too much. Too much, not enough. Okay, I'll just pull that back out. There we go. So that direction. So this is actually kind of cool because you can go back and forth. So they smooth it out, low res, then res it up. You can res it up, man. After you've filled in an area, so that looks a lot better than it was. Alright, so I'm going to call this close to... So what I'm going to do is copy this face now. All I need is the face, so I'm going to... Let's see, we'll do a... We want everything. So... I'm going to do a duplication, or maybe, yeah, let's see, it's multi... Well, that poly group is pretty cool. A lot of neat new tools in ZBrush. Alright, ZBrush tool master, merge. Okay, I want to merge only, and I'll just merge the visibles. I don't need to worry about poly groups, I don't think. Oh. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, did it make a new model? No, do not switch. Oh god, what have I done? I literally just lost that model. Oh. Okay, I thought I was going to make a new version, but instead it just collapsed everything. And I dare not hit undo. Alright, so that was not what I wanted at all. What is going on here? Huh? Oh. Okay, I just put it at the bottom. Alright, so I'll turn that off, And I got that. Okay. So what I want here is a model that I can, let's see here, I want to basically, let's bring this up again. So I need, actually I don't need her ears, just need her face, and looks like I need to make hair. Yeah, because they all have hair on them, and the hair goes back down into their, it's like it kind of goes underneath their chins, I think. Alright, so knowing that, I will shave off everything but her face. And we don't want to have too much of an overhang under the chin because that will not print very nicely. So, probably just get that. And, yeah. Okay. So let me just shave off. Oh, not that one. Yeah. Okay. Oops, not that direction, but that direction. Okay, and bloop. Okay. Oh, that was on the inside of her. Alright, I need to fix that. Okay, this should work as a nice, like an insert brush or something like that. So, in fact, I could just make it an insert brush. But before I do that, I will simplify its geometry. I really should have fixed those eyes first, and I had a crash yesterday. I had to actually fix the eyes. Those eyes look really shitty. Yeah. Turn that on. Oops. Sculptures mode disabled. Oh, really? Alright. Actually, now I think about it, the background, yeah, you can't really even see the texture of their eyes. It's just a model. Alright, so I won't even worry about that. Okay, so that being known, I will start modeling this face. First I should mesh it all together, so I'm going to so that should work pretty good. So there's actually no color on this, so first thing I'll do is wipe out the color. And begin the painting of the sculpt. I think I can't even really see her eyebrows anymore, so alright, we'll just do a quick pass, because it's basically like a porcelain. Which, now I think about it, it should probably be, there should be like a roughness map or something like that on her. Pen, yeah. RGB, yeah. What's going on here? Ah, there we go, okay. Let's hit the X. Search. Maybe not a cavity. Let's AO. Let's try that. It might take a little bit of time. Alright, while the ambient occlusion is in progress, I will get some wine. Okay, it's taking a lot longer than it should. Sorry, everybody. This is you're seeing the pain of being a 3D artist in real time. Ah, we're back. Alright. A little wine break. We have successfully come back from... What was I doing? We'll do that again. Alright. Ambient occlusion does not really look like it did very much. I wanted to blue it up a bit. Oh, okay. We got a little something. Alright. Alright, and the mouth. Okay. Let's put some blue in there. That looks good. Alright, so I'm going to invert that. Cool. So I'll just use the ambient occlusion to give it some more like shadow, artificial shadows. I'll probably wind up doing some interesting stuff with this and the subsurface scattering stuff that I was talking about earlier. Alright, now that I turn that off, I'm going to hit that and just want to blend this up a little bit. And, oh, it looks like we have a little blush in there, but I don't think we want blush because it's not supposed to be alive. It's supposed to be some kind of architectural element. Alright. So they obviously have some sort of opening. Their mouths are like opening, and I think they're all open to look like they're singing or something, or maybe screaming. Who knows? Alright, so we don't want to do a regular move brush. We want to move topology, and that might give us. I thought there was a way of like grabbing just the part that. Come on, stop that. Okay, there we go. So I just gotta get right on there. Alright. She's such a big blip. So I forgot I have the teeth are clenched, so I'm not sure if it's gonna look like they're actually singing, but there's such depth in there that it may not matter. Yeah, they've got sort of like a pouty thing going on here. I don't know what that is. Definitely. Alright, I gotta grab this and pull it in. Okay, I think I got it. I got it! You're a wizard, Harry. Oh god, you've got a janky grill. I gotta get in there and get those teeth. Remember the tooth. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the background there. Alright. I think I've got most of them teeth all fixed up. All tidied. Got some tidy teeth. Alrighty. Okay, let me zoom back out. Yeah. Definitely don't want it to look like she's gonna eat your face off. Alright. Definitely need to fix the color here. So now I'm going to do some hair, which is always fun. I'll go over here to the my Sankaku brushes, and I like to do hair with cloth at first, and then lots of slashing. So we'll do some clothing. And let's just check this out again, just to see if we're doing it right. Okay, so she's got definitely like a part in the center, and it's wrapped around her head. So, and it goes all the way right to there. So let me just draw a little quick guideline for that. Should be easy to get rid of. Yeah, so it's actually, her forehead probably doesn't even go up that far. But let's see, paint goes here. Looks like actually in the sculpture it goes a little bit deeper than I cut off, so I actually have to fix that. But not to worry. Oh, I think I got an eyeball there. And now it should be properly aligned to the plane. Yeah, so now both sides are the same awfulness. Let's go back up to that and turn off our floor. So I'm going to cut the back here. Oops. Let's cut that with a slice curve. I'm just going to cut it again. And that way I've got a face there. And now I should be able to... Actually, before I do this, I'm going to save, because I haven't saved in a while. Always a good idea to save every once in a while. Although, like, you got the auto-saves, but you never know what's going to happen. So, if I have something unmasked and I pull on it with the control button down, I should extrude it. Just like that. Alright, now I got a little more distance to go with, and I'll just remesh. Let's make sure we didn't lose our texture when that happened. Okay. Good. So, I don't know why that little lip thing happened there. Oh, I know why that little lip thing happened, actually. So, we'll just trim off that whole thing, because we don't need to worry about that. Trim curve. Oh, never mind anymore. Okay. Okay. So now I can just go crazy with the hair. So let's do some cloth. So the picture, I think, basically the hair comes right here. Oop, a little too big. Actually, I wonder if you can mix the Senkaku brushes with Sculptress and see what happens. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Not too shabby. I like it. Look good? No, I don't like that. Alright, it's just sort of like it starts here, it gets bigger, gets a little smaller, goes away. See, a really professional, amazing artist Makes every single line perfectly. Excuse me. So let's see what it would look like if we did a polish to this real quick. Whoa, no. I'm sorry if this music is repetitive in any way, because I just discovered it recently. There are a whole lot of different songs, so there's like remixes of the same song. So if that gets annoying, just tell me. Nobody's on chat, so what does matter? Alright. Let's see if this even looks anywhere near what the original artwork looked like. Okay, the original artwork has a lot less. I mean, this one's no. There's something different about that. Actually, these eyebrows are actually a little more depressed. So let me go back over here and do the regular move tool. Yeah, so the eyebrows are actually coming down a little bit. And they almost look like they're like howling in pain a bit. Oh, what happened there? Fuck. I gotta check back to the original sculpture because that. That is the worst thing ever. I could fix that weird line that I just created, but I just need to definitely make this forehead not look ridiculous. Alright, let's pull this out. push that back in. Let's go and do a Senkaku. A slash brush. Ooh. Auto move brush. What happened to slash brush? Not pick it. Come on, slash. Get in there. Okay. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. It's funny, I'm spending so much time on this one little element, which, I mean, it will be repeated, so that's why I'm making sure that it looks good. It's always good to make sure that repeating elements actually are going to repeat well, and not be full of a stupid error that you keep seeing over and over. I notice that any time an error is repeated, it makes it even worse. All right, let's do a test run with this. So just a full. That's nice. Good time to save. By the way, if you haven't done it yet, follow me on Twitch TV at Jim Inziello, or on YouTube, follow me at Jim Zello. I don't know. I don't know. Follow me if you can. And that way, when I go live, you'll see this live. With all the live coughing updates in real time. Verklempt. Alright. Okay. Let's do the cloth action. Now I'll just make this wrap around the face like that. There we go. Give it a little bit of a curl there. I'll come back in with the other brush and give that more depth with the slash. Take this, pull it back over here and around the bottom. Because we want to encapsulate. But alright, I think Harmjoy is repeating, so let me just switch that out a little bit. Is there something that sounds like Harmjoy? Oh, this is their latest, 2018. Oh, we've heard this before too. Alright, well I guess that's all for Harmjoy. I'm gonna do some Phanogram. Because I really grown to love that band. Had some great times with a beautiful lady. I begin to cry at any point. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's our full frame. Insert mesh brush. Let's go here. Grab a insert. Actually, it doesn't really matter. We'll just go here to brush, create insert mesh. New. That's it. New insert mesh. Okay. Now that we have that, we will go over here to. Actually, let's save that out. That brush is now a save as. Insert mesh. Shorten that to IM. Sing. No, Noah. And her face thing should be up here. Whoa, okay. Is that how we want it to work? Maybe? Which I think I'll duplicate that and move it to. Let's move it up here, make it smaller. Alright, I'm just gonna save it with that, and we'll get back to it tomorrow. Alright, everybody. Thanks for stopping in, checking us out. I should be working on this more tomorrow. And, yeah, so I usually do this every Monday night. Although lately I was a little bit under the weather, and it was hard for me to get back into the swing of things. So, I hope to see you around. Hope to see you around. I don't have a Patreon that's really worth anything. I mean, I do, but whatever. If you just follow me on Twitch, that's cool. Always nice to see people in the chat room or anybody live following me. And yeah, I do art and 3D printing. Alright, I shall see you later.